What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining. Welcome in. It is Old Guy ADD here for a bonus hour. And then I'm still going to come back and do a stream later tonight. But I figured I'd come on here while I have all the kiddos basically going to sleep already. All going to sleep already, basically. School night tomorrow night or tonight. So, little bonus hour. Pop this out here, get my chat out. What's up, Juan Martinez? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna start running here in just a minute. I was running. Here we go. All right. Got my chats out. I'm going to go ahead and notify the groups here. What's up, Shauna? Here we go. Going to send my supporter chat. There we go. Kept typing it wrong. All right, now to notify the Discord. All right, what's going on, Jody? Here we go. All right, we're gonna try to do this game with no deaths. Hey. Hey, Punk Sticks. What's up? Just yo. A lot of local support coming in today.
What time is it? Stars time, baby. Goo 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 ga 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 goo 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 ga 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 ha 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 blah ha 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 jo 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 bobo bobo stars rolling on the floor.
That was funny. That was really funny. How you doing, Punk Sticks? Welcome in, dude. Thank you so much. Nick Lagarasso. So, welcome in. I've been doing some research on the Stream Deck. And the 64 gigabyte model. Hey, GG says Retro Joe. Welcome in, man. I have arrived. The 64 gigabyte Steam Deck does not have a solid state hard drive. The 256 and the 512 do. An NES Dream would be nice. But yeah, so I'm thinking the 256 Steam Deck will be just fine. But then I watched a whole video on like different arcade, different handhelds. Alvin, thank you so much. You guys started a Star Party. Awesome. Thank you so much for the Star Party. Let's see what happens. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to complete the fucking Star Party. What's up, Super Truman? How you doing, man? So yeah, I don't know what one I'm gonna get. Hey, thank you, Truman. Star Party, thank you for that. Star Party, Star Party. Fafa. Thank you again, Alvin. Thank you again, Nick. Thank you, Truman.
Roshi? Broccoli? Just give it up. It's
Star
all
Party going on. Hey, Kevin, what's going on, man? Oops, I actually killed the Star Party timer. That's okay. You guys can see it. Oh man, that was crazy. I can't believe that actually counted in my favor. Thank you so much. Star Party Challenge started. Nicola Grosso, you almost got yourself a spot in the giveaway, good sir. So I've been looking at different PC handhelds. What's up, Mark Popolizio? How's it going, man? Welcome in, dude. Different PC handhelds, and I'm just thinking about which one I'm gonna get. Thanks for joining, Mark Popolizio, bro. Mark Popolizio, bro. Yo, Dunbar. Dunham. Michael Dunbar has liked the stream. He says, don't mind if I do. Oh yeah.
Star Party. Don't mind if I do. Dado dado dada dado dada dado dado dada paper 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 ha ga 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 ha ha ha.
I couldn't do anymore. You broke it. That's funny, Nick. Thanks, buddy. What's up, Midstar? How you doing, man? Fuck. I was holding on to that pretty good. A spot in the giveaway. And the giveaway is to possibly win a Switch 2. You're about a hundo stars away right now. Just putting that out there to you. So you'll get it. I think I've seen that. Blazing Animal Lover. How you doing? Hashtag Nick from Jody. Yeah, you're nearly to a spot in the giveaway, Nick. If I hit 3/4 of my goal, which is 3K stars for the month, then or 300 or 3K for the month, we will giving away $100. If I hit my full goal, which is 4K for the month, I'll be giving away a Switch 2. So we are on track right now to at least give away $100. So also too, I still need to buy Fat Clat's winnings from last week. We do a supporter giveaway every other week. The 15th and the 30th, I do a supporter giveaway. Or the 15th and the last day of the month, whatever that may fall on. Anyway, hashtag Nick from Jody. Michael Hannigan, welcome in. Hello all the way from Fa. Hello from Fa away in Oregon. Fa away, that's funny. Dude, do you guys know the band Lost Prophets? Standing on the rooftop, everybody scream your heart out. Anybody know that song? I've never been good enough to know Death Run Mario. Hey, you just gotta try, man. You could be. Dude, so that guy went to prison years ago for things that I'm not going to talk about on here. What's up, Rebecca Burr? Because it's terrible. But he just got unalived in prison like this morning. Pretty crazy. Lost Prophets was a pretty big emo band back in the 2000s. Pretty crazy. What's up, Rosa? How you doing? What's going on, McManus? Yep, Jody, isn't that crazy? Just disgusting, man. Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, the emo stuff doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, there's a lot of great emo bands that would never do anything disgustingly vile and terrible like that. Like 30s, like gosh, My Chemical Romance, or you know, gosh, trying to think of some right now and I'm having a hard time. Anyway, just thought that was crazy. Just thought that was pretty crazy. Today hasn't been my day at all. I decided to come here to clear my mind. Sounds good. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you've had a rough day, but you always know you can gather a smile here. We'll stick to some lighter subjects. I just thought that was crazy is all. No, they do not, Jody. No, they do not. You were so right. I'm good, ADD. I'm good, ADD. A great game, dude. Mario, hell yeah. ADD, I heard about that. The lead singer from one of my favorite metal bands years ago went to prison in another county for stuff I won't mention. He got out and is still, oh man. Yeah. You never, yeah. Ugh. Crazy. So yeah, you'll probably see that in YouTube news somewhere soon if you haven't yet. It's been pretty big news lately, unfortunately, the last 12 hours. Anyway, what's everybody else been up to? What has everyone been up to? Everybody's input was perfect, though. I like that you guys kept it all discreet. And I was trying to be discreet, too. What else is on the agenda? Well, I'm probably going to stream here for a little bit until Cortina gets off work, and then probably spend a little time with her, and then start up later tonight. I think later tonight I might just do Dying Light. Like, just start with it. ADD, the book's best variety streamer. You're awesome, Nick. Thanks, buddy. I do try to keep it, keep the variety going. Tomorrow morning, I don't know what I'm gonna play. I'm definitely gonna be up and on by about 8:30, hopefully. But I'm thinking either Oblivion or Breath of the Wild. That was close. See, Alita said hello, everybody. Oh man, that was close. Oh, see, I ran right through that plant. But I think if this was World 8, that would have taken me down. Fair enough, Nick. That's all it really is, you know? Anybody watching any good movies lately?
Thanks for the follow!
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I was watching A Shark's Tale with my kids earlier. Cortina and I want to watch Naruto Shippuden. We just need time. Weapons is a good movie. What's that about, Toast? Toast, your name is pretty crummy. Just kidding, man. Welcome in. It's a good name no matter how you slice it. I've never done a live stream before. I sure wish I could try one day. Well, good luck. Typically, when people do start streaming, I don't really see them anymore. Because the time that you once had to watch becomes your time to stream. And then that's your free time. And then you got to figure out how to have other free time aside from working and streaming. So if you do ever start streaming, Good luck. But we probably won't see you around here much anymore, because that's usually what happens, unfortunately. There's been oodles of people who once watched and then got inspired to stream, and then we never saw them anymore. Or maybe see them once every few months. Because it does take a lot of time, it takes a lot of prep sometimes, depending on what you're doing. Not discouraging them, I'm telling the truth. How about you see it from my point of view? Rufio, I said good luck. How is it discouraging to tell them my point of view that, you know, like, oh, I've seen a lot of people come and go because they start streaming and then I never see it anymore. Think about my side where I have these really awesome viewers and then, you know, they start their own page and then I never see them anymore. So, you know, I mean, kind of sucks for me too. So I don't know, like, but you've only seen 5 minutes of my stream. You don't know how many people I've helped learn how to stream, how many people I've helped with different microphones, different capture cards, different programs. You have 5 minutes of experience here, so why don't you just watch the stream? So there's community members who've been watching here for 7.5 years who can tell you that I'm pretty generous with what I know and how to help people, but at the same time I am honest that when people do typically start streaming, you don't see them anymore. You are not joking. And if you're joking, put an LOL JK. You know, so I know that you're joking. All I have is your texts to go off of. You know, all you put is don't discourage them. That's a pretty serious comment. I'm not discouraging anyone. I'm just telling people that, you know, as a streamer over 7.5 years, I've seen lots of people come and go, and typically when someone does start streaming, I don't see them anymore. You know, it's just the truth. I think that's what people always say whenever they get, you know, kind of mildly called out. Oh man, I'm just kidding. No, you were partially serious, but then you didn't get the reaction you expected, so then you went towards them kidding. Oh, hey, see you later. I'm offended too easy. You don't know shit about me. Goodbye, block. How does he even know I'm offended? I'm just responding to him. So what if I have a little bit of emotion in what I'm saying about something I care about? Don't you love how people always go to character attack when they don't have something to say? That's typical. What's up, Jay? How you doing? Oh, it's the Halloween song? Enjoy, buddy. I love it when people say they're just kidding after they get called out. Right, exactly. And then they call you a Nancy boy, but when, like, obviously he was offended that I called him out. Yeah, just over on TikTok, Jay. No big deal, brother. Oh, wow. How perfect. I just woke up and having some old guy ADD is great. Have something to gradually wake up to. I'm just on the toilet. Yeah, Nick, I would help you. You know, I just would be sad if I didn't see you in the streams anymore is all I'm saying. How you been, Jay? Who's on the pooper? Jay! Jay's probably on the pooper. It's a perfect thing to watch while you're taking a poop. Gosh darn it, are you kidding me? All the way at the end. Fuck that game. Ashley, welcome in. We're going to try Contra again. Damn it, I was so close to a no death run there. So Danny, I'm looking at like all kinds of different Steam Decks, and what I found out about the regular Steam Deck is the 64 gigabyte model doesn't have a solid state, and the 256 and the 512 does, and the OLED doesn't have any different, you know, any different hardware except for the better screen, but the screen on the regular Steam Deck is really nice. So, but then I'm also looking into other possible, yeah, I'm about 11 minutes on this game, Benarco. I'm too slow on this game to do anything. You want to what? Okay, well, just make sure to not make a whole lot of noises, okay? It's time to lay down and start going to bed, okay?
Hello there.
Fair enough, Nick. Fair enough, Nick. I would just hope that you would still come back after you start, if you ever start. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Jimmy's? Jet Force Gemini. That's not really like something that I play very often at all. I was never an N64 fan. I've played a little bit of Jet Force Gemini just for fun. I tell you what, Rosa, you ever become a supporter of the channel, I'll do a Jet Force Gemini stream to celebrate. So you ever get that name green, I promise you a Jet Force Gemini stream. Jay, Michael Gonzalez, hope you're doing well, said Ashley. That was a rage quit. Contra, heyo, what's up, Travis? But yeah, so I've been looking at all kinds of different Steam Deck options, like Steam Deck style machines. And it seems like if I want to get anything decent, they're all between the 500 to 750 range. That's not bad to finance, though. I mean, if I can get 12 months on that, that's only like 60-ish, 70-ish dollars a month. I would love to do co-op streams, A to D, two local bros. Possibilities are endless. We could do, yeah. See, that's, we'll see. I don't really do too many co-ops with anybody, honestly, Nick. I don't really co-op with anybody, really. I'm sorry, brother. I don't even co-op with like some of my well-known people who are like full-time as well. Maybe you could, yeah, we'll see. But that's typically the first thing that people want to do whenever they start streaming, is they want to start co-oping with other streamers. And part of the reason why is it helps people build their audience, but in helping people build their audience, that means that part of my audience would be going over to someone else's stream, and I don't really have a huge audience to share, you know? So I kind of try to just keep my nose to the grindstone and, you know, yeah, it's no offense, man. It's like, you know, it's...
Thanks for the follow!
So, when you typically do co-ops, like, here's the thing, is I'm not... Anyway, yeah, it's... It's just something I don't really care to do, to be honest, too often. I mean, how often do you see me collaborate with other streamers? You know? It's dry, you know, I don't know. What's up, Jay? My resident John loves this game. He bought it brand new. That's awesome. Steam Deck is the most stable option. The other machines that run Windows could be outdated very quickly. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Hey, wouldn't the Steam Deck technically be outdated? No offense taken. I don't want to step on toes or rock the boat. Here's stars. I appreciate that, man. No, I just don't really do co-ops with anybody, to be honest. And that opens the door to be like someone, you know, someone be like, well, you did a co-op with him. No, that's not true, Seth. I boot the ones who are douchebags. You know nothing about me once again. You've been watching for
No
5 minutes
offense
and you're
taken.
making a judgment
I
call.
don't want to step on toes or rock the boat. Here's stars. For fa 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 fi I eat I cock piper piper.
You know, I love when people come in here who don't know shit about what I'm about and, you know, start making judgments. Someone who's watched for 5 minutes. Who probably doesn't stream or know what it's like to be behind the camera or try to build a community or an audience. What's up, Don? How you doing? I boot people when they're being douchebags. And I think every streamer does that. Probably not even here anymore. I'm talking to nobody. Alright, well, join the club. Goodbye. Here we go. Yeah, the Silent Club. Hey, thank you.
I'm content watching your content. Save it 5 times fast. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Kaka 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 ha 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 ha. We do 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 did.
Thank you. Now, one thing I am comfortable doing is if like we happen to be playing the same game and you happen to be streaming at the same time or something like that, that's different. But like, I typically don't bring people on my stream voice wise. It's something I used to do a lot, and I got really, like, I don't know, I just got tired. I did have my reasons as to why I don't do it too much anymore. But anyway, I love when people who've been watching for 5 seconds judge something they don't know shit about. Anyway. I did a co-op once. The other streamer and I were playing Shredder's Revenge. He insisted that I be live while we play. I'm just here eating dinner and watching this awesome streaming performance. Ha! Thanks, dude. What's up, Ray? And Ray gave an answer on why the Steam Deck is more stable. He said it's running a Linux-based OS, much more stable and way more flexible with hardware requirements. Interesting. More stable than Windows when it comes to hardware requirements? Interesting. You had me at douche. My audience, by the way, is niche too. My audience is all like, my audience is all people my age. It's typically people between the ages of 30 and 30 and 60, and you know, I would rather boot every troll and have a few awesome viewers than keep dealing with douchebaggery, you know? Valve supports it well, okay. Well, then I'll probably just go with the 256 because I was watching something earlier, Ray. The 64 gigabyte has no solid state. The 256 and the 512 do, and there's no difference between them besides memory, and then the only difference between the OLED and the regulars is the OLED, essentially. So, my decision's easy on that. I'm going to be getting the 256. So then I guess, like, there's just some really cool Windows handheld. That was probably the same guy who got banned too, who came back and started talking shit. Now I don't have a huge viewer base because I don't have blue hair and I don't play Fortnite. Or PUBG Mobile or casino games and shit. I don't have a bunch of fucking kids watching or a bunch of trolls. I ban people who are rude. Oh yeah, the 64 gigabyte I wouldn't even consider. Yes, for sure, that would work great. Yeah. And then I was kind of watching a video on docks, but I'm still gonna watch a few more videos on different possible options. I love Contra. Brings back so many memories. Adam Harvey, Andy Harvey, welcome in, man. I mean, honestly, I feel like I have quite a few people watching. You know, we have 19 people over on YouTube, 8 on Facebook, 9 on TikTok. That's like 40 people, man. If you had 40 people behind you watching you play a video game, that'd be a shit ton of people. That'd be a full room. You know, people, you know, kind of take for granted, you know, when they only see 9 people in a stream. You know, if you had 9 chairs full in a room of people listening to what you were saying, that'd be a whole office meeting. Hang tight, everybody. You're so hungry. What do you guys suggest? I read your comment, by the way. If I hit my monthly goal this month on either Facebook or YouTube, or Facebook or YouTube, I will dye my hair blue. How about that? Thank you for letting me know I was muted. You should have pizza. The only Contra game you have is Operation Galuga. I've never played that. But hey, we're on track to hit it. So any stars will help hit the goal there. Also giving away a Switch too, so every 1K stars you get yourself an entry into the giveaway. $1K stars or $10 in super chat. What Contra game is this? This is the original, the OG. There was no Contra before this. Have I ever played Marble Madness? I can beat Marble Madness. I'll show you after this. See, people who talk to me normally, man, I do not, you know, I talk with, but I'm not gonna, you know, I was just answering a simple question as to, you know, like what happens when, you know, typically, do I play Sonic or Street Fighter? Yes. You know, someone asked me a question about getting started streaming and I answered them, and I said the saddest part about, you know, when you have a viewer who starts streaming is you don't see them anymore.
Thanks for the follow.
And someone said don't discourage them, and then I explained my side, and then he said I was sensitive, so rather than listening and giving a shit about what I had to say too, you know, he just started being a douchebag. So I banned him, and then someone come in and said, maybe you don't have many viewers because you ban people. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to get rid of negative fuckers. If you're negative in here, you don't get to watch. Oh, you can watch, you just can't talk. I'm not going to put up with your negative bullshit. I'm not going to put up with it from anybody. He says, what's up, chair? No pizza for a couple days? Fair enough. What's up, Adam the astronaut? Hold on just a second.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Were those face huggers? They looked close. All right, that was Contra without any deaths. Commando, yeah, Commandos is not very fun. Street Fighter I just played recently. I just played online Street Fighter on the 30th anniversary with a few friends the other night. So that was Contra with no deaths. Now I'm going to beat Marble Madness. Midtown Aids, thank you. Good game, says Travis. Fuck yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Lulu. Thank you. That was, I think, no death run number 315 over the last 6 years. I've probably played this game 5,000 times over the last 6 years to get 315 perfect runs. Personally, I'm glad you do your due diligence to make sure the environment is chill. For real, thank you. Do I think Xbox is dying? I know Xbox is dying. Thank you so much, Game Guru Mike. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. They're taking Xbox out of Walmart and Target. My brother and I used to play this back in the day. Brings back core memories. Hell yeah. Well, stick around. I'm about to beat Marble Madness. I'm sorry. Please don't character attack me for this, but Akari Warriors sucks. Don't come at me, though, about my opinion. You can disagree, but, you know, don't character attack me because I don't like something you don't like. Yeah, Akari Warriors is awful. Let's see here. All right. I'll take an argument as to why you don't think it sucks. You know, if you want to, you know, argue why you think it's good, I'll listen to you. Let's see. I did a lost level run today, and watching you play after watching you play yesterday, hell yeah. Inspiration comes from everywhere. See, Travis streams and still comes back, so it's possible. There are a bunch of streamers who do stream and still come back, but there's so many who haven't, and I miss them, is all. So, Nick, if you do start streaming, I will help you, advice and this and that, you know. But just, you know, promise you'll keep coming back, that's all. Motherfucker. I didn't say this game was easy, I just said I was going to beat it. Ooh, City Connection's good. I like City Connection. All right, here we go. All right. Hey, Glenn, what's going on, man? Haha, typically it does, Moses. You're not wrong. This is just a little bonus stream. I don't plan on being on here for too much longer, so I am getting close, actually. Cortina's going to be home. I'll probably stop around when she gets home for a little bit and then come back, depending on how she's feeling, I guess. But I'm full and all my kids are asleep and full, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I've never beat City Connection. I don't even think I've ever beaten a level in City Connection. Finally caught up with some sleep, and nice shirt, thank you. Bad place to stop me with all that momentum I just had. See you later, Gore. I don't stream anymore. When I started, I had my core group of streamers that I plan to continue to support. Most of those don't really anymore. ADD is still here, though. Hell yeah, I ain't going nowhere. When my feet can't plant on the earth anymore is when I will stop streaming. Never seen this game before. It looks weird. You've never seen this game before? Are you a kid? And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I'm being for real. Are you in your early 20s or something? Or are you a kid? I mean, this game is weird looking. I'll give you that. It's cool looking, though, at the same time. Thank you for the follow. Early 20s. Okay. Well, that's why you don't know of this game, because this game is from the early 80s or mid 80s, late 80s maybe, early mid 80s in the arcade, late 80s on the Nintendo. You probably weren't even born yet. You know, you weren't even a thought yet. You can tell it's old. This game, it takes more skill to play this game than you have in your pinky. Go play Fortnite. Just kidding. Go play your PUBG Mobile, you damn Gen Z. All right, nice, said Lulu. Thank you. This game is the shit. Yeah, it is. Fair enough. Well, hey, if you don't like Fortnite, you're welcome in. All right. I didn't know you were on TikTok. I am on TikTok. I am on the tickety talk here. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you for the 100 diamonds. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome of you. Appreciate that. Let's see. What am I going to play next? What am I going to play next? I've played Trog. I like Trog. Trog is fun. Ooh, let's do a quick Pac-Man run just to kind of as like a little intermission to think about what I'm going to do next. Because I love Pac-Man. Pac-Man always gets decent views, man. Go play Minecraft? I actually like Minecraft. But I play it on survival mode where you have to do everything yourself. Got it. I've tried City Connection. I'm terrible at it. I know what I'm in for on City Connection. No, thank you. You've been playing Cat Quest? That's fun. Trog is a neat little game. I like that shirt, by the way, that you're wearing. Thank you. Gotta love classic Batman. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? I can beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, but I don't... I cannot guaranteed beat Mike Tyson, like, at the drop of a hat. Like, it's like 1 out of every 10 times I can beat Tyson. You grew up on this game, huh? Yeah, good old Pac-Man. This game is ageless and timeless, man. It's just a good game. COD 7 is better. The bat symbol on your shirt is the tattoo on my right arm. Yeah, I can do pretty well at Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. The way I typically play up until Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, you'd swear I could... No! Oh my gosh! You'd swear I could beat him, but I almost always end up losing. But I surprise myself here and there. About 1 out of every 10 times I beat Tyson. That was super close, Shauna. My gosh. The table arcade version of this is pretty fun. You see, RBI Baseball is fun. I love those. There's 3 of them.
Thanks for the follow.
Woo! I almost need to warm up. Like, the whole game is like a warm-up for Tyson, you know? But I don't know, maybe, no, I don't know. Mangelo with 2 hundo. Thank you, dude. This game gets pretty tough the more you keep passing the levels. I've never been able to pass the whole game, which is the one you're playing right now. Me neither. You're good at Pac-Man. Thank you, James. Hold on just a second. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Woo! I saw that 1 star. Oh no, I thought I could soup. Thank you, Kyle Haley. Dude, you're good at Pac-Man. Thank you. I can usually get to about level 8 or 9, and that's about it. So realistically, comparatively to like better people, I suck. I love Mega Man. But thank you. Woo! Oh my gosh. You should have went left. Oh, thank you so much, Mangelo. What's up, Ben? Well, thank you, everybody. Holy shit. Yes. Woo! Ow! You see how little they're blue now? They're all gonna team up on you at the last minute. Yeah, they will. Oh man, here we go. That's a good Mount Rushmore of gaming. Okay, here we go. No, man, no. I didn't do too bad. Thank you again, Mangelo. Mangelo got us past the 5K mark here. I know, I did. You saw that. Tecmo time. Hey, the Phantom, welcome in. They did stay blue a little bit longer in that level. Good evening, the Phantom. Oh, I think that was way past level 8. That was... Oh, man, I don't know. I think that was 9 or 10. Not much past level 8. Thank you again, Mangelo. How you doing, buddy? Sweet. Ninja Gaiden. You think it was 10? Me too. Thank you again. I don't know if you're still here or not. See Batman. But it looks like a lot of people have left on the talk, and that's okay. Here we go. Ryu Hayabusa is awesome. All right, what I'm probably going to do is play a couple levels of this, and then I think I'm going to just take some time to just kind of maybe finally relax my brain a little bit. This has been a long, about the length that I planned on doing this show, about an hour. And then I'm going to come back for some Dying Light. There we go. We still got hanging out in the book. Seems like a lot of people have checked out, probably because it's Sunday night, ready to be Monday. People don't really usually know that I'm on right now or not either. Hell yeah, Glenn. I've seen speed runs of this and it just boggles my mind. No, I'll probably be playing Dying Light tonight, to be honest with you, because GTA is just... I like GTA, but I just run out of things to do in there. And you know, yeah, and especially if there's, like, I love playing with 5 or more people, but if there is 5 or more people, we're severely limited on, like, what we can do mission-wise, and that's really all we do is missions. So, I think, and I hate telling people no, you know, like, I hate, you know, telling people no, we have 4 people already, I know there's 5-player missions, but we, you know, like, so, like, I don't know. Dying Light has just been more fun lately. Oh, it's Thanksgiving for you guys already? Yeah, I mean, algorithms are really low right now. There's only one other streamer that I know on, and he only has like 3 people watching. So yeah, it just seems things are just slow tonight. And then there's not really anybody on streaming on the book. It's crazy. Holy crap. Like, I'm one of the few people holding it down here still, it seems. Yeah, I love Thanksgiving. Your gameplay of this is excellent. With a Game Genie, you could play... Oh, I appreciate that. With a Game Genie, you couldn't play this good. Yeah, Game Genie, I think there's some codes just for like... Hey, good night, Adam. Nice to have you in here, man. Game Genie has some good codes for this. Infinite Life. I wish there was a no knockback code. What's up, Fatclat? How you doing? Hey, Fatclat, would you be down for Dying Light this evening? You just beat this game again? That's awesome. I can't beat this game. That's so cool. I've been trying to beat this game for years. What's going on, Fatclat? Hey, ADD, I totally understand for sure. It's your stream and respect all you do. Thanks, Ray. What is going on, Fat Flat? Yeah, if I did come back tonight, it would either be another retro stream more than likely if I do end here soon. And then I would come back probably around 11:45 or so. Hey there, Nada, just got done watching my Mariners get a win in game 1. There you go. Oh, I was bull. Stormy there, huh? Angelo says, hey, Shauna. I know, the knockback on this is brutal. Typically around this time, October winds here on the coast, it can be crazy. Oh, I just can't beat the last level area, man. Like I just can't beat 6-2, and when I do, it's just here and there, and I can't seem to beat the last boss. But believe it or not, this was the first game I ever picked out as a kid. Like the very first game me and my sister got was Back to the Future, and it's because she picked it out. The next game I got to pick a game out myself, and I picked this game. My dad, I went with every intention to get Ninja Turtles, and I saw this game and I was like, man, my buddy has Ninja Turtles down the street. I'm just gonna get this. And I said, I want the game with the ninja on it. You think Ninja Turtles is harder towards the end? Oh man, I don't know, because I can beat Ninja Turtles. Play Mario Kart World right now on the Switch too. It's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. That's badass. Angelo said, hey, Fat Clat. Fat Clat said, hey, Glenn. Your brother-in-law and you always fight over the stuffing. Yeah, I can beat Ninja Turtles, but I can't beat Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I just can't seem to get the end down. I don't know. There we go. Angelo said, hey, Kyle. Here we go. Ah, got him. Hang tight, everybody. Well, and said, "Hey, Kyle, how are you?" Would I say Ninja Gaiden is my favorite ninja anything? It's one of them. Ninja Turtles would be my favorite ninja anything. But Ninja Gaiden's right there. What about you guys? Man, that's bullshit. Turtles 1 is my favorite Turtles game too. I love that game. Well, next to the arcade game. I'd say Ninja Gaiden 1 is certainly the best ninja game on Nintendo. Like, to me as a kid, this game exemplified what it meant to be a ninja. You know, fast-paced, quick sword slashing, shurikens. And like, I knew what it meant to be a ninja, but in my 6-year-old brain, you know, when I first got this game, you know, I felt like this game, like, yeah, this is what it's like to be a ninja. Jump, you're flipping, and your hand's always on your sword, ready to strike at any second. Turtles 1, like the first movie, original comics, just felt more serious. I can see that. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? JK. Yeah, the story scene of Ninja Gaiden 1 is so good. Storyboard for sure. Here we go. Anime before anime was cool. So like around 2004 is the last year for that. Maybe late, maybe a little later. Kind of scared me as a kid. Remember the first time I made it to this guy. The music is really good here, I agree. Oh yeah, no, I know that. Far from done. There's a lot more left on this. Even this first area I'm okay at. The second area I'm mildly okay at. Ah, screw it. I have like no life. And I have no extra lives. So as soon as I unalive, I'm starting back at the beginning. You love this level? Oh god. Hate this level. And I hate how you start like way back before this if you game over at this level. It's the only level that sets you way back, which is stupid. Like you get set so far back if you unalive here. Yeah, it looks absolutely nothing like the arcade, and I'm glad. The arcade was honestly kind of crappy. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the arcade for what it is. It's, you know, it's a piece of history, but it's also kind of a piece of crap. And, you know, I've played the arcade. I used to be obsessed with the arcade game, actually. I had the, I had it on, I still have it on the Atari Lynx. Facebook is alive and well, Mark. They've just gotten rid of the gaming category, which is good, because now we're not going to be lumped in just to just a gaming algorithm. We'll be in the full, you know, 10 million person Facebook algorithm, rather than just being locked into a simple little gaming algorithm. We'll be a lot more discoverable. But, you know, a lot of people aren't aware of that. It's a good thing. You know, Facebook gaming died around 2022, so if you knew what you were talking about, you would know that. Here we go. What's up, Ray? Ray with the 100. Damn. Yeah, this game plays way more fluid than the arcade. I'd say it died before that. Facebook gaming has been shit for a while. I mean, okay, cool. You can have that opinion, but I've been making $3,000 a month streaming on Facebook for the last 6 years. So you can say that if you want to. And sorry to my Facebook community, I'm not trying to, brag at all. Thank you for everything you guys do. But I mean, I've already made $1,000 this month on Facebook, and I've made a couple hundred this month on YouTube. And I always, you know, I mean, like, you could tell me Facebook gaming has died, but that's, you know, maybe they got rid of their gaming section, and maybe it's not the easiest to stream over here, but if you build a good community, you know, you'll be going for years. You know, I don't know, I'm going on 8 years of streaming on Facebook here soon. So yeah, I don't know. Could it be maybe it just didn't work out for you over here? Yeah, honestly, Facebook takes the least out of any platform when it comes to donations. Yeah, the TikTok only gives you like 40% if you're new. Like if someone sends $1, I only get 40 cents of that. On TikTok or on the book, let's say theoretically if someone sends, like, let's say someone sends $100 on Facebook, I get 95 of that. You know, and on YouTube, let's say, you know, theoretically if someone sends $100 on YouTube, I at least still get 70 of that, you know. Glenn is someone who used to donate like crazy, man. I appreciate it so much. We got some people who watch here who supported the show like crazy at one point, or still support the show like crazy at one point, or maybe they'll come back and start supporting. How long did it take you to get to making 3K a month on the book? Well, I started streaming in 2017, and by about 2020, end of 2017 I started streaming, but I've been streaming on Facebook for like 8 years. I've been building a community for a long time. It took me about 2 years. I got in when when the algorithm was building much easier. See, look at that. That's ridiculous. You can have your opinion if you want to. You can keep your opinion behind. All right, yeah, I'm not going through all that again. Not doing it. All right, I'm going to play some Tetris here.
Thanks for the follow.
Well, Lee, don't expect it, man, because it takes a long time to get there, and most people don't, unfortunately. You know, you're going to be streaming to no one for months. I'm telling you that. I was streaming to no one for months on YouTube. For months. Like, I got so frustrated with YouTube for a minute that I quit. And it took one of my awesome viewers to tell me to come back and try it one more time. And so I did. And it took me 2 years to start even making anything on YouTube. I'm like at that point now where I'm finally starting to, you know, have a community that supports the stream. But on Facebook though, I just got in really early, man. Like I got in before Facebook gaming wasn't even a thing. And you know, when before there was even like donations. So by the time like donations became a thing on Facebook, I already had like a community of people who were like, you know, fuck yeah, donations, we're ready, you know, like I already had a community of people ready to support. But like my first like year, I made like enough to, you know, maybe buy a video game, and it kind of gradually turned into making enough to, like, pay my rent. And then I was paying my rent off it at 20 hours a week. And so I was like, and if, but me going full time, it wasn't like, it's not a happy story, it's not a happy story. I was in a terrible, I had actually just gotten married. October 20, I got married like June of 2017. Or no, I got married June of 2019. And it was a mistake. I think we both felt the pressure of time. It was a big mistake. I should have never got married. But anyway, my dog had recently died, and she was a beautiful dog, and I was in a terrible relationship and with someone who was an alcoholic. And I was selling car warranties, and I hated selling car warranties, absolutely hated it. But I did it because it was like the only thing that I could do to make anything. And then I started getting the idea that maybe I could make this work. Like, maybe I could do this. I'm paying my rent. I'm paying my rent off it. Maybe I could make something out of this. And so I was on the phone with my my ex now, and I said, "Hey, I'm thinking about." Hold on. Hello. So, let's see here. So what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was selling car warranties at the time, and I told my ex at the time, hey, I really want to quit my job and sell car warranties, or to quit my job and that I hate so much and try streaming full time. And the first thing that she said when I told her I want to quit my job and start streaming full time is, the first thing she said is, but let me add a little context to that. What I told her is, I hate my job. I feel like if I keep doing this, I'm going to unalive. I'm going to self-delete, and I don't want to do that. I need to get out of doing this because I hate doing this, and I would like to try to start streaming full time because it makes me extremely happy. It's what I feel like I could make it work. I feel like it could. And the first thing she said was, you guys sitting down? First thing she said was, there goes our chances of getting a house. And right there, that broke me, because I could tell that all I was to her was a paycheck. I was income to get a home. And then if we didn't work out, this drunk could one day take the home from me. So I was worried about that too, like I wasn't in a place with her to where I was ready. At one point, Gino, yeah. Well, this was 6 years ago. I went to therapy for 3 months, and I came out a better person, but anyway, yeah, I was at my job, and I told him how I was feeling. I told him that I was feeling like I was going to self-delete. I need to take a leave of absence. I can't do this right now. And they recommended I go to therapy, and so I did, and I took time off, and yeah, so I mean, like, I just kind of held my middle finger up to the world, and said, fuck it, I'm trying this. I'm going to try to start streaming full time. I don't care what anybody says. Half my family told me I was nuts. My mom was the only one who was really behind me going, rah, rah, rah. You know, try this. Go for it. What have you got to lose? You know? So, yeah. So here I am 6 years later. So. Yeah, for real. What a story. Thanks, man. And it's a true one. And then my lady, who I have kids with now, was once a viewer. Say hi, Corinne. Louder, please, my love. Hold on.
Oh, hi.
There you go. So she was once a viewer.
Yep. I mean, I still watch.
Well, that's true. She's driving home from work right now. And I talked you out of streaming. Fair enough. We'll just keep being a viewer. Good. One more person to keep watching rather than start streaming. I'm just kidding. How did that talk you out of streaming? I mean, either way, I don't really, I don't know. Like, I'm just curious.
Good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. How didn't it? That doesn't make any sense. Posing your question back at me just in a different form doesn't answer the question.
Nope. It turned out good, so it'd be different if it was like
A sad ending. Oh, my entire, well, I said my entire life had to fall apart. I mean, like, honestly, streaming saved my life. It's what pushed me in that direction. So unfortunately, sometimes bad things happen so better things can fall together. I mean, a diamond isn't made without some pressure. That's the only way a diamond is made. I'm not saying I'm a diamond, but at the same time, I'm still fucking here and I'm the only me, Hey, I appreciate your honest reaction, but with your honest reaction is going to come my honest reaction, and I didn't be rude to you or anything for your reaction. I just questioned what you meant. Questioning what someone means doesn't mean that what they said is dumb. It just means that I don't really understand what you mean by that, and I'd like to dig into more about what you mean, I need out of my job like ASAP, and your story is great, Yeah, I mean, jobs are tough, man. My lady works so hard, and she busts her ass, and she doesn't feel like she gets enough, out of it sometimes, and, she's busting her ass at where she works right now. Let's see here. We are so glad you're in a great relationship and place and not deleted. Thanks, Glenn. Yeah, so all I'm saying is just don't start streaming and expect it to automatically be, money coming in, because it doesn't. It took a, I wasn't even guaranteed when I first started streaming that was going to happen. It was just, I was already getting donations and paying my rent off of donations by the time I decided to go full time. So I didn't just, go full time in hopes of building a community. I went full time with a community that I knew had the potential, and they still do. And there's a lot of people who used to support that. There's a lot of ups and downs, man. I mean, like, I've also been through some shit streaming. There's things you don't think about happening, like like getting your whole page deleted for something stupid. You know, like at one point I had my whole page. I had another page aside from this that I had built up that I was full-time on before. And thank you so much, Mangelo. And dude, like that, there's so many variables when it comes to streaming full-time. Like all of a sudden I had to build up a brand new page. You know, after, thank you so much, Mangelo. After 4 years of being on one page, suddenly it was gone, and the book didn't tell me why. And so I was full time with no page to make a living on, and I had to, you know, luckily my community followed me over to a new page, but that's never guaranteed, because I learned that I'm still building back up from another hard time last year. So yeah, thank you. But I mean, no, if that does talk you out of streaming, then I'm sorry, but there is, you know, streaming is difficult. You know, it's not backbreaking hard. I've done harder things. I've worked harder jobs, but at the same time, like, no one tells me to get out of bed and start. No one tells me to stream 3 times a day. No one tells me to, you know, when I'm dog tired from taking care of my 5 kids, you know, like now you know, honestly, it'd be nice to just be sitting in my chair like a lump on a log, but at the same time, like, you know, I don't know. Thank you, Mangelo. Thank you so much. It's hard for me to judge a story like that, or many, for instance, because the world's a vast place and most anything can and does happen around the clock. Yeah. Lisa Kudrow only got Friends part because she got fired a few days before, right? My 4 children are what keep me going, dude. Yeah. My kiddos are amazing. I work in politics and it kind of makes me want to take a break. Oh my god, I couldn't imagine. We don't even talk about politics here. Like, none. It's not allowed. Oh, excuse me. You finally beat King Hippo? Nice. I still think an autobiography would be dope. Maybe one day I will write a book, man, but I'm going to have Cortina help me with that shit. Cortina's my lady, by the way. She also streams, and she's just kind of listening while she's driving home right now. How you holding up there?
Oh, I'm pretty good. Where am I? About 16 minutes away.
Okay. Seems like this is my chance to escape from all that. I appreciate that. Are you going home right to bed when you get home?
I don't know why.
I'm just asking in case. Should I stop for a little bit and come back on, or are you just gonna lay down and read your book and go to bed?
I'm gonna make some steak.
You're gonna make steak?
Yeah.
When'd you get steak?
Walmart.
You? Oh, Walmart? Where'd you go? Walmart on the way home?
Yeah, I just stopped there real quick and picked up steak and butter.
What kind of steak did you get?
A tri-tip, I guess. $11.
That's not bad. How many ounces is it?
That's a good question.
I can't believe I just died on that boss.
I distracted you with steak.
What's my favorite band?
It's a pound.
Ooh, a 16-ounce steak. That's nice. Oh, man. What's my favorite band? Years ago, I would have answered without even thinking 21 Pilots. Without even thinking. So you're cooking steak right when you get home? Okay, I was going to say that's awfully heavy to eat right before you go to bed. So?
It'll be good.
I mean, I'm not arguing that. Okay. No, it's better than... That's be... You're talking about steak, right?
What?
Then you're talking about steak, right?
Yes, I'm talking about the steak.
What's my least favorite band? Probably the Beatles. I'm just kidding. I love the Beatles. Least favorite
Thanks
band.
for the follow.
Least favorite band. Dixie Chicks.
Dixie Chicks?
Yeah,
Why?
because they suck. Peanut butter and crackers are amazing. I love peanut butter and crackers with chili. What the fuck, man? Seriously. Keep it PG? Man, I'm fucking sorry. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna play something else. I just died twice and that was bullshit. 3 times at 11:05. That was a rage quit. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now. Phil Koufax, are you still here? Eli is just a Street Fighter 2 lately.
A what?
Street Fighter 2?
Oh, yeah. Wonder how Nathan's doing with his teeth coming out.
He's fast asleep. He is like a little... He's like a little froggy right now.
Mm.
You're probably gonna wake everybody up with the smell of steak, though.
Well, should I not make it?
No, you're fine. You probably haven't eaten all day.
No, not really.
First thing you're thinking about after a long day of work is some meat, huh?
My God. Are you being inappropriate?
No, you're gonna cook steak.
Uh-huh.
ADD, when is Street Fighter 2 coming out? They made a Yo-Noid video game? Yeah, they did. You can't beat the Great Snake on what game? On this game? They are not the Dixie Chicks anymore. They're just the Chicks. I guess they probably had to get rid of the name Dixie. Steak with a Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on it. You want to ruin that steak and put Sweet Baby Ray's on? You don't put Sweet Baby Ray's on my lady's steak. They're too delicious.
I do make a good steak.
Yes. How about ES6 while we're at it? ES6. Elder Scrolls 6? Talking about Elder Scrolls 6? Is that what you mean? And unfortunately, Sweet Baby Ray's is packed full of high fructose corn syrup. So unfortunately, I don't eat Sweet Baby Ray's anymore. Although I love it. My bad, y'all.
We make our own barbecue sauce now.
We do make our own barbecue sauce now.
It's really good.
It is really good. Kyle Haley said, yes, sir. Yeah, you know, I'm not even a little bit excited about Elder Scrolls 6 anymore. It's been too long. I mean, it's taken longer for that game to come out than Grand Theft Auto 6.
That's true.
It's been, I mean, it's almost 20 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just not even excited anymore, man. Like, it's just not even excited.
Maybe when they like really announce a date.
Right. honestly, you think when it comes out, it's gonna suck because of high hopes? No, I think it will ultimately be good. I just don't have any excitement for it right now because I don't know enough about like when it's coming out, and they've been so wishy-washy about everything, and I think they spent too much time putting into Starfield when Starfield honestly was not that great. Yeah, like they should have had a whole different team working on that, and now they're like they want to get hightailing on, you know, Elder Scrolls 6, but I don't know, man. I think honestly it's, you know, that train is that I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know what to say on that. But it's you know, when Duke Nukem Forever came out, people gave that game shit and didn't like it because it was in development hell. The development hell is like 10 years. Like when a game is coming out and it's been talked about for years and years. I mean, they dropped the first trailer on that game in like 2017. That game should have been out in like 2020. Like that would have been 9 years from when the last one came out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably, as soon as when Cortina gets here and, you know, gets relaxed, I'm gonna go out there and sit down and probably have a little bit of steak. I can't say no to steak.
I'm gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted, but I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
What in the world is going on here? Like a tow truck just sitting here with bright lights.
Ridiculous.
So we have
The game. Yo Noid is really tough.
I think you've made me try it.
Yeah, Yo Noid's really tough. Mikey Henniga, YouTube just kicked you out, dude. That sucks. That's stupid. It'll happen, unfortunately, sometimes. ADD can't say no to a big piece of meat. You're right about that. Boy, they sure spent lots of time with this game, didn't they? Yeah, they
I
spent
went
it.
to the Jack in the Box down the street, and they're decorated for Halloween, and they have a skeleton sitting at one of the tables dressed up as an employee.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and then when I was door dashing, I went to that Mexican place that we want to try that's down the street too.
Oh yeah, okay.
It smelled pretty good.
Wait, the taco place that we've been talking about going?
Yeah, the one that's like, oh no, not that one. A different one.
Oh, so there was another, okay, cool.
And then I went to a place where all they sell is little, like, buns filled with meat and stuff.
Oh yeah, kolache, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
You been there?
Yeah, I've had them. They're good.
And they're not that expensive. They're like $3.50.
Yeah, they sell like biscuit and gravy ones and all kinds of stuff. They'd probably be pretty easy to make. I mean, you just got to take a bunch of stuff, wrap it in a biscuit, and cook it.
Yeah, that's true.
So here's an idea. Huh?
I just never saw that kind of thing before, like a whole store for that.
Right. Yeah, it's in O'Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, just get right to it, Moses.
I got a star note.
You did? You got another one?
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
We collect money. We collect coins and dollar bills that have stars at the end of the serial number. And serial numbers that are like, look like they're like a string of numbers, like a 000 or a 55555 or things like that. Like if you can ever catch a serial number on a dollar bill that's like all serial numbers all in a row, then yeah, this is a Domino's game. But this game is from way back in the day. This is their old mascot. Ivana, get Roshenko'd. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Love you. You getting hungry with all that food talk? I don't blame you. I'm gonna sit back and have a steak cooked for me. Fuck! Ba-da-doom. Yep, this was a mascot game back in the day for Domino's. What service? Meat prepared for me, yes. Moses loves big... Hold on. Glizzy dangly... Oh my gosh. Gosh darn it. What's the mascot's name? His name is Yo Noid. I loved this game as a kid. Hey, Fat Clat, what's going on, man? Fat Clat, I think I might end the stream for like an hour and go eat some steak. Cortina's going to make a steak, and I'll come back at like 12:30 and maybe play till like 2:30. And I think I might just start. Is it that hard to be a streamer on YouTube right now? How long does it take to be successful at? That's different for everyone. It took me 2 years to start making a dime on YouTube. It's different for everyone, man, and success is never guaranteed. What's up, Chris Knapp? You played this game as a kid? Me too. I had this game as a kid as well. He said, not a much. I've just been here lurking. Oh, hell yeah. And I don't want to alienate your time. I know you played I know you played on Friday night, and I know you played GTA last night, so Fat Cloud, if you don't have time, no big deal. No, this is not a Castlevania game. This is a game called Ninja Crusaders. Not much. Got the night off. Thank you, Ivana.
Things you can say about a restaurant, but not your spouse. Last time I went in there, I was sick for 3 days. See no evil monkey emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Smiley face emoji.
What's my favorite game? Oh man, that's a hard question to answer. I don't really know if I have 100 different favorites, to be honest. Contra is one of them. Mario 3, Mario World, Mega Man 2, 3, 4, 5, Mega Man 1, Devil May Cry, Castlevania, Oblivion, Breath of the Wild. Hey, Mangelo with another hundo stars. Thank you so much, you guys. But that's a good question. Yeah, this was a very budget Nintendo game. Fuck. What's your favorite game? What's up, Zyler? Good to see you again. 2 days in a row, man. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Mangelo. Thank you so much, Ivana. Yeah, this was a very budget game that my dad got me when I was a kid. And I loved it, though, because it was 2 players. Me and my buddy played the hell out of this game. I'm glad you're doing what you love. We all need to do something that we like to do with purpose. That's true. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like it may seem silly to some people, but I really think this type of entertainment is my calling, honestly. Kyle Haley with the stars. Damn it. I guess, Backlight, I don't want to seem annoying and I hate to ask it again because maybe you already answered, but did you feel like playing Dying Light tonight? Phil, did you feel like playing Dying Light tonight? If not, no big deal. But I'm just curious. The bow staff is short but powerful. My favorite game is Astrobot, Doom the Dark Ages, Big Buck Hunter, Big Trophy, Borderlands 4, Hollow Knight, Silk Song. A lot of new games, very nice. Said Fat Lad, how could you? Rich Burns, welcome in. I like to play my favorite game at your mom's house. Hey, you leave my mom out of this, and I'll leave this out of your mom. But no, that's actually true. Rich was my neighbor growing up, and we played a lot of 32X together. Rich Burns in here was actually a very good gaming buddy of mine when I was younger. We would play 32X Virtua Fighter together all the time. Ratchet and Clank on PS2, that's a great game. Hi, buddy. Are you being a little turd biscuit?
Let's get a diaper.
Hi. Get up, let mom give you a diaper. He's trying to get up for you.
Hey, he did it again.
What's he doing? Just get down and hug him. Just put all your arms around him.
Yeah. Hey.
Here, come sit here for a minute. Come sit down. Leave my game alone and just talk.
It's okay. Hey, sorry guys. He's getting ready for bed. My big buddy. Hello, Miguel. Hello, Crypt. Hello, Miss Vagabond. Hello, the Marcade. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Ivana. Hello, Fat. That's Eli you're hearing. Sorry, guys.
One is diaper shade.
Yeah, he's not wanting a diaper change right now, so he's telling Dad all about it. Hi, Kristen. And then he really wants, Miss Rachel on. Hi, everybody. Hello, Fat Clat. How are you guys? Hi, JK. Waves and water for our friendship. Thanks, Kyle. Hello, Niall. Hello, Alex.
Are you done throwing a fit?
I'm doing good. I'm really tired, though. I'm gonna make steak and go to bed.
I'm so tired. I'm gonna go cook a steak.
It doesn't take that long.
I'm gonna cook one of the most extravagant foods.
It's not really extravagant. How is it extravagant? You leveled up to 45 yesterday. Happy birthday, JK. Would Cortina be Vanna White? Oh my gosh. So ADD is helping Eli get ready for bed. Hello, Alex. How are you? Yeah, 5 kids will tire you out for sure. Arby's sounds good. Ooh, is Arby's even open this time of night? Arby's, they got the meat. Wendy's is really good too. That would explain the smell. Oh my gosh. Hello, Jake. AD's about to be back. And then he will play this game for you some more. You love Arby's curly fries and the Wendy's bacon eater. You guys remember when Arby's had a vodka that was French fry flavored? They had the curly fry flavor and then just the regular fry flavor. It was very interesting.
I'll still have the rest of that Philly steak stuff tonight.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it was so good. I love that. Alright. I know you're so tired. I'll get in the kitchen. Just kidding, sweetie.
Really?
Oh, taking care of 5 kids so tiresome. Oh no! Yeah! I know for sure it's better than oh my gosh. Yeah, that's true. Well, thanks, Miguel. Well, it takes more hits, but I'm using like the strongest weapon, but this weapon, the disadvantage is also it's very short, you know? Now this is the shortest weapon in the game. The weapon is called ADD's Wang. It's a very short weapon. No, that was stupid. I thought that was something that wouldn't hurt me, you know? I was just expecting it to be background. I think this was a budget title when it first came out, like a $20 title. No, the boss takes more than 3 hits. It takes like 10 to 12 hits if you're using a regular weapon, like a whip or a shuriken. Like, watch, this weapon is a lot weaker to a lot of enemies. Of course, all these enemies, it's unaliving in one hit. See, look at that. Took 4 hits on just that enemy. But if I get this thing, then I'm dead. Well, I mean, that was just the first boss of the game. But see, now this, it took 4 hits with the shuriken with this. All right, you Wang. I'm going to bed. Take it easy. Good night, Punk Sticks. You're awesome, buddy. The bow is the riskiest weapon because it's close range. Hell yeah, I'm glad. That's cool that you played this as a kid. This game is neat. French dips are good. A lot of salt, though. The au jus is just nothing but salt, essentially, but they're so good. Big thanks again to everybody on the stream tonight with the stars. I don't know if Glenn is, or I don't know if Phil is still here or not. I don't know if Phil and Fatclat are down for Dying Light tonight. I'm not sure. You have a question? Okay. What's your question? How many do you take with this weapon? Oh, 1 hit. Okay, so the sword is just as... Damn it. The sword is as strong as the bow. Which is better, Pepsi Man or... I don't think there was a Coke Man. Like, what's better out of Pepsi or Coke? I like Pepsi better. Well, you all. Pepsi or Coke? If I took the Pepsi challenge back in the day, I would have totally voted for Pepsi. No, an iced pumpkin latte. Fatclat said he will partake in Dying Light, but not too late. Oh, okay. When did he say that? Oh, I could partake in some Dying Light. Can't be super late tonight, though. Phil, my... Oh, Okay, Fatclat, I'm sorry I didn't see your comment, buddy. What is too late for you? Just curious. Give me a time frame, Fatclat, if you're still watching. Cherry Coke is pretty good. Oh, 3 a.m. is okay. All right. Well, that'd be 5 a.m. my time, so we got plenty of time even if I come back. Okay, that's perfect then. Well, what if I were to restart my... Okay, cool. I like Pepsi, but drank it a ton as a kid. Damn it, that was stupid. 3 a.m. Fair enough, okay. Will I still start right there? I do. This game had a good little continue system. Oh, man. All right. Let's see here. Thinking about stopping here in a minute to eat some of this steak Cortina's cooking. But also thinking about still going. Damn it. It'd have to be a dagger. What? Soda is basically just liquid anyways, or a treat. Don't even consider it or drink it all. I can't live off it. So a short sword. Nah, dagger. An arrow tip. Interesting. Keep falling down there for some reason. Alvin, this is called Ninja Crusaders. It's a old Ninja Gaiden copycat. Darn it, that is really tough. Got some food and do what you need to do. I'll be here. Get some food and do what you need to do. Oh, that's okay, Alvin. Maybe she'll just bring me back half a steak and I could eat the steak on camera. She would do that. That's right, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, I forgot you could transform into animals. I forgot all about that. I always forget all about that shit, man. You can transform into like a tiger and a bird. Let's see what I can transform into if I get the bow staff. Yeah, it's a bird. Fuck. Damn. Is this the bonus stream that just keeps going? I think so. Because I certainly am not showing any signs of stopping right now. I wonder what this transforms into. Oh, that might be good to have against this boss coming up. To be real low. I mean, I'm not complaining. Hell yeah, Travis. Hey, Travis got a supporter badge back. Yeah. This game kind of reminds me of the Master System Ninja Gaiden, honestly. All right. Well, she just got off work. I'm going to go hang out in the kitchen with her for a little bit. I doubt as many people are going to come back to a Dying Light stream, but I have been live for 2.5 hours now. I'm going to stop for a little bit. I'm going to give my hands a rest, give my eyes a rest. And I'm going to go out there and sit with her for a little bit while she eats steak, and I'm going to eat some steak. And then I'm probably going to come back on around 12:45 and play like 2 hours of Dying Light and then hit the hay. So take it easy, everyone. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody. Travis and Glenn and hands a rest, Sinner. Take it easy. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in like an hour or less. Have some steak. Hell yeah. Take it easy, everybody. See you soon. If you, just be ready by like 12:30, 12:45 to play Dying Light if you can, Mr. Clat. Let's try to get a hold of Glenn too. All right, take it easy, guys. Good stream. Thank you, everybody. Take care now. See you guys in like an hour.